All right.
What's going on? Welcome to episode 5 of James and Caitlin. I'm James Maslow.
I'm Caitlin Spears.
And you're home with us.
Literally home.
In our home. All right, today we have a couple of dear friends of mine joining. Mike and Mona. You've probably seen Michael Hearn before on a million magazines covers. I mean, I think he's done more than anybody in history. He's a dear friend, and he's my go-to resource for any and all things exercise and diet. So let me see if Mike is on. Slow to the view. Slow to the view. We'll check back and see who's on in a minute. But yeah, guys, so have any questions prepared? Of course, we're going to ask them the HOME questions about health, optimism, movement, and what they're eating. And then anything else you guys want to know. I mean, they know it all. They know it all.
This will be my first time officially meeting them too. So.
Oh, yeah.
Little live chat
life.
meet.
Quarantine life. So weird. All right, checking this out again. Not quite. Yeah. No, he's not in here yet.
For everyone who's been asking about our morning oatmeal, filmed it. It's on my live, but it's also going to be up on YouTube.
Yeah. It's delicious. She crushes it. You guys should do it at home.
We've been eating oatmeal every morning for the entire quarantine, pretty much.
Mike should actually be proud. He should be proud of that because he believes in oatmeal starting your day. Great.
It's nice. It keeps you full, and we work out right after we eat, so.
All right, I'm going to check back in here as we get this going. He knows. Sorry, just a couple minutes late. You speak German, sprechen Sie Deutsch, huh? Deutsch. Hast du gut geschlafen, ja? Sehr gut. I don't know a whole lot, but that means did you sleep well? Very good.
Yeah, that's good.
Eva, what's going on? Belgium, I love it. We've got such a dope fan base.
Can't wait to start traveling the world again when all this craziness is over. So many cool places we want to go.
For real, for real.
It's hard to it's bright in my eyes, so it's hard to see.
It is. We have this round circular light here.
Makes us look young.
It makes us blind, which is not. All right.
Danish.
Let's see if they have jumped on in.
Brazil.
I don't see them. Well, we'll give them a minute. Danielle, what's going on? How are you? How are we? Mike, if you are in here, shoot me a request to join.
Yeah.
Because we're looking for you each time. Don't see you quite yet. It took us a minute to figure that out too. So.
Yeah, this is our 5th one, and we're just now figuring out all the quirks.
Yep. What's going on? We got people from Mexico. We got people from Belgium, Brazil.
All over the world.
Love it. We hope all you guys are staying safe.
So cool. Being able to talk with people all over the world.
Yeah.
We're living in such a good, cool time.
Hi, Blue. This is Blue down here. Blue is down here. Say
hi to your friends.
Say hello.
Say hi to your
Say
friends.
hello. Okay. He's going to be just bothering us the whole
He'll be sitting there.
live stream. He will. I'm going to check up on our special guests. It's always a process. There we go.
Got it.
Maybe. Right?
Just scroll, see if you can scroll and find it. No, I meant scroll on the regular one, hit exit, and then just scroll. Wow.
I'll add here. All right, Mikey, we are coming to add you in. 1 second. There's a lot of people requesting. Here we go. Got you.
I think it's just so much happening at once.
What's going on, guys?
Woohoo!
Hey!
It worked.
Hi! How are you guys?
It worked. How you guys doing? First of all, Mike and Mona, this is Caitlin. You guys
Hi,
met yet.
Caitlin.
Well, we've seen a lot of you on social media, so we feel like we already know
A
you.
lot of you guys too.
It's awesome to actually get to talk to you.
Yeah, for sure. How are you guys doing?
Oh, we're doing well. We're having a blast. We really
Yeah?
are. Yeah.
Adult
Quarantine
spring
was good
break.
For you guys?
We got our gym set up and everything, so it's an adult
Oh,
spring
right.
break. We're just training and eating.
Yeah, pretty much so.
You know,
Sleeping. Okay, let's not forget about the naps that we take during the day too. Yeah.
We
No
did
more
those
4
too.
a.m.
We were just
workouts.
talking about that.
I know, we
I
have all
feel
the
like
time.
it's essential to have a 20-minute nap.
Yeah, that can be helpful. I'm very envious of your guys' gym. I've always wanted to build one out, but like never had the need. And of course now, I mean, if you have a home gym, you are crushing it. I'm lucky that my CrossFit gym lent me just like a barbell and some weights. I'm still getting it in, but
Nice.
yeah.
I was curious about that because you're so active. Both of you are so active. How are you doing it, and what are you guys doing?
Yeah, so we've basically got kind of like a full gym outside too. He just pulls it out every day. He's got barbell setups and dumbbells and kettlebells and yoga mats and jump rope.
Oh,
And
nice.
I've rated several different gyms. I try to take some dumbbells from this one. My CrossFit gym gave me like a squat rack and a barbell. So yeah, it works out, man. I mean, she takes out her yoga mat and just does all of her free workouts right in the sun, right in front of the house, and I'll pull those out. So every day, we're actually more structured with our workouts during this quarantine than ever because we have ample time.
Exactly.
There's no excuse at this point if you can
there's
have some
literally no
equipment.
excuse. We wake up and do it first thing though, because if we don't do it first thing, we'll find an excuse, even though there are none.
Well, let's
that
get into
being
it. We
said,
basically covered the M of home. That's movement. You guys are staying fit. You have a gym built into the house.
And because you guys are two of the fittest people I've ever seen in my life.
For
so
real.
what's with these things? Why is she out angling me right now?
Right? She's just like sitting in there
I know.
casually.
Angle. Her guns look bigger than yours, and I think
Yeah.
they might be. Let's be real. Let's jump into the H, which is healthy. We're asking all of our guests how they're staying healthy during all of this. Obviously, exercise is a big part of it. But do you guys have any new habits? For example, we're now washing our hands every time we come back into the house. Never did it before, but
Spray down everything with sanitizer.
Let's see. Mona's pretty good about people in and out of the house is one of the big things. Our house is a pretty epic gathering hole, I guess you would say. I got a great tight
make a
crew
lot of
of,
jokes there. I love that.
tight crew of individuals that a lot of come in and come out. And Mona's kind of put down her foot on just the elite allowed in at this point, the essentials.
You have
Sure.
You've got to right now, especially.
Yeah.
You just don't know who everybody's been around, and it's better to be safe than sorry right now.
Yeah,
We're all trying to comply with California asking us to stay home too. But, you know, of course, like I have one buddy of mine and one producer that I know we've spoken about. We're the only people that we're seeing. So we're trying to really limit our exposure and be smart.
Yeah.
All right, let's jump to O, optimism. What's keeping you guys in good spirits?
Wow.
The,
I think it's
Baby Titan, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Baby Titan, he just turned 1.
Aw.
And he's doing some amazing things. Every day it's something new. And it's just blowing our minds away. For example, the other day he had his first meltdown.
Oh, no.
It's actually funny to
Yeah,
watch.
he fell to the floor. This is the last day of my life. You know, like
We've had a couple ourselves.
you
It's
can
cool.
imagine. Yeah, just
I
because you
can't
couldn't get
imagine.
a shaker
It's
cup.
great. You guys get to spend so much quality time together right now, too, which is always one of the biggest pluses from things like this is, you know, the people that you do get to keep around, you get a lot of quality time with them.
I think
And be
that's one thing.
honest,
You
is
said
he
something that,
stronger
that?
than me yet.
well, he's closing in on me, so that kind of tells you what's going on.
He's definitely more jacked.
I
Yeah.
believe it. I won't even fight it.
Jackest
Kids.
1-year-old in the world. Is there like a world record book for youngest jacked child?
I think it is him, hands down.
Seriously, we look at him and he loves swimming.
We question it.
Yeah, so thankfully we have a pool at the house. He loves the water. Mike has been swimming with him since he was.
That's my time with him.
3
Is
months?
yeah,
Oh.
we started at 3 months old, started
3 months
swimming,
old.
and so that's
Wow.
my time every day to go in and go swimming with him.
That's
Yeah,
amazing.
so-
That's
Yeah,
amazing.
especially we're so lucky. We live in California. The weather's just so beautiful most of the time. You can go swimming, you know, pretty much in February.
Yeah, exactly.
One of the
Somebody's
big things
asking me
I
right
think
there, trying to see some of the questions and comments as we go.
Go.
Because I did ask the fans if they had any health questions for you guys to please jump on in. One of them is asking my weight. I'm 172 right now. And I always feel like I'm at my best at about 175. Eventually, I'd like to sit around 185, but slow process, build legs, you know, whole drill.
Great, we are the same weight. No, just joking.
You know, in all sincerity here, you know, I'm
You know I
training
like
Mike quite
busting
a
your
bit.
chops, okay?
Yeah, first, my legs are a lot stronger because of learning Olympic lifting this past year, you know, from snatching, deadlifting, squatting, which I just really didn't do a lot of before.
Don't worry, we're going to be out of this soon and I'll see that.
I know.
That
I'm
you
excited,
squat with
but
him
I
and
will
snatch
give you
it.
credit.
can't
You're,
wait
you're
to see it.
strong as me in just about everything and probably stronger in some.
Well,
You love the
guys all
CrossFit.
win,
You love
so
that
I'm definitely
aspect.
the least strong here. So
So I got a lag here. What was that?
You love the CrossFit and the that community and getting in there and doing the snatches and the clean and jerks.
Yeah.
What was it about that got you involved?
So when I first got into fitness, it was through martial arts. And the people, I grew up doing Saito Ninjutsu for a huge chunk of my younger life. And that's who got me into working out. And those people had either a military background, my sensei was a Navy SEAL, or police background, or they were just batshit crazy. So our version of training was similar to CrossFit. It was like, yo, just take a 100-pound bag over your shoulder, get it up that hill as fast as you can. Just, grungy, real workouts, and I loved it. And then I got into bodybuilding, other types of workouts, but I missed that, just like get in, down and dirty training. And in CrossFit, you can get that. Plus, I'm getting stronger, learning the movements, and it's getting more fun as I get better at it. So it's been a good environment for me.
To get you out, that community kind of team is a great thing to have.
it is.
100%.
I got him into Pilates this year, and he loves it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I can
Nice.
understand that.
Nice. Yeah.
Mike,
I
have
think
you tried Pilates?
It's such a
I have. I've done yoga. I've done all the kind of stretching and power plants and all that kind of stuff. And I think it's great. You know me, I believe in range of motion is longevity.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's mixing it up too, because for me, I'm one of the people I get bored really easy with like the same thing. So, doing cardio one day, doing Pilates one day, yoga one day, strength in the gym one day, mixing it up keeps it fun for everybody.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Have you guys changed your nutrition?
A little bit. We're probably definitely eating a little more carbs than we normally do, just because we are working out and we're walking 7 miles a day with the
pup.
dog.
You know what that's like. We've got this dog we're fostering. He's a big pit bull. We're averaging 7 miles a day in walks.
We take him on 2 long walks and 3 or 4 potty walks. So
I love that you guys are doing that, though. You're fostering a pup.
yeah, we have a big
Yeah.
70-pound pit bull. I don't even know if you can call him a pup.
He's laying by the door right now.
Monster.
Anxious for his next walk. He's a sweetheart, though.
He is.
He was saved 3 hours before being euthanized. And the shelter, like a ton of shelters in Los Angeles, needed help in foster families because a lot of people were going home and quarantining. And so these dogs were getting left alone. So we jumped in, and we're lucky to get such a sweetheart.
Yeah.
I love that, man. Thanks for doing that, guys.
Yeah,
Well,
of course.
how about you guys? Eating is the last part of home for us. What are you eating? And obviously, you're some of the most strict people in terms of diet and meal plans. But do you have any cheat meals you're finding yourself going to during this quarantine?
Yeah.
Well, I think with this one, one of the great things is I got to, because I travel a lot and guest pose a lot and always had to be sliced.
Sure.
This is the first time in years that I got to be in a surplus of calories again.
Wow.
Which is great timing also on the aspect of just staying healthy. Carbohydrates is such a big key.
Yep.
It allows the protein to fight off the antibodies and feed the muscle relative to using the protein for energy. So I raised my calories. We're eating healthy. And, Mona loves her food. So she has a cheat meal a day.
Yeah,
for sure.
me too.
We've always spoken about that you eat whatever you want, Mona. I mean, you're eating
Pretty much so,
burgers and burritos, but you're aware of it. You're counting your macronutrients, so you're allowing yourself, you're training so that you can do that, right?
That's correct. And I love, that we train together. I love training heavy. And a lot of women are so scared of training heavy. They think they're going to get huge or they're going to look like a man, which is weird. You're never going to look like a man, trust me. If
Yeah,
you're going to train the right
it would
way.
take a lot of extra things to look like a man.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I love training heavy. And for me, for my body type, to keep the muscle tone or to put on muscle, I have to eat. So yes, I'm lucky. And I get to
Very
eat.
lucky.
Very lucky.
If you
And
guys saw, you would say she's really, really lucky.
Because I just had this ice
I
cream
think
sandwich.
this morning she had crepes and bagels and cream cheese.
That's
Yeah.
me.
Yeah,
I'm
you see,
such
there you
like
go.
a bread
Yeah.
and sweets person. It's so
I
good.
swear, so she models for a living, so she's highly aware of her sizes and has been training for a long time because of that and for that. But it's like the more ice cream and pizza she eats, the smaller she
I
gets.
swear.
And then what happens? She eats 2 slices of pizza, and the other fucking 8 are waiting for me, and I'm gonna do it. It's sitting in front of me. I don't hate myself. I don't hate life. It's warm pizza sitting in front of me. So then I'm sitting over here getting fat, and she's over here just getting skinnier. It's not fair.
Yeah, but she could eat only 2
Also, I
slices,
think
right? And just be okay. Say it again?
Yeah, I mean, I'm a proportions person. I eat smaller portions, but I eat more throughout the day.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I could open a pack of cookies and have 2 cookies and just put it back there. Well, if Mike opens
and then you'll
a
go later
cookie
and
bag,
more, and then
Mike eats the whole thing.
All of them right then.
Yes.
One's too much, and 100's not enough for me. So it's a catch-22.
There's on or there's off, my friend. There's really no in between for us.
We're extremists.
It works out. I gotta be honest though, I think that my body, and I've seen it with her as well, just responds no matter what you're doing, even if you're cheating on the diet, when you're happy.
Oh my gosh.
When you're in good spirits and you're happy. I mean, tell me if you agree or disagree, but I've noticed my body, it stays a lot better shape when I'm enjoying my life.
Yeah, I always talk about the cortisol release they talk about my sleep patterns and that I train so early. I have a pretty cool life, and so I'm pretty happy the majority of the time compared to the guy you would think that's sleeping 9 hours, but then he gets up and he goes to a job he doesn't like, so he's releasing cortisol all day, and that shuts the body down. So you think about that. You love your life. You enjoy yourself. So you eat a little something, but then you're training, you're happy all the time, so your body's utilizing those calories. So it's a huge difference when you start talking and start diving into the science of it and what happens to the body when you're depressed and sad relative to when you're happy. So that's a huge part.
Thing.
Like this
happiness, I think, is one of the most underrated things in the world.
It really is. It really is. And the one thing for us is if we can keep the calories high right now. And this is, I talk to most of my people around the world, and right now, if you're taking in a little bit more calories and you're staying positive through this process, when you come out of it, and everybody knows when you start to cut calories, you're starting to tighten up quicker, correct?
Yeah.
So utilize this time to take in a little bit more calories, to take in a little bit more carbohydrates, let your body utilize that stuff, stay healthy. And then after this lockdown period, when you get back to your training, if you just cut your calories just a little bit, you will tighten up so fast and so quick.
Yeah, your body's going to adjust like that because it's so used to already taking them in every day.
Love that. Well, I've seen a couple of questions for you guys. One of them, which I remember because it's fantastic, is, Mike, can you do finger push-ups?
Yes, I can.
Okay, thought so. Mona obviously can.
Can we show it for the camera? Can we do one right now? I'm ready for this.
We'll post it tomorrow.
Was a really good question is, how do you gain strength without gaining mass? Is that possible?
Yes, you can. Because remember, strength, and this is interesting, society believes muscle is strength. Now, you come from a background of martial arts, and you'll know this as well as I do, because that's how my foundation started. It was the most fragile-looking guy that you would think, oh, I'll take this guy on in a second. And next thing you know, you find yourself on your ass and your butt kicked from the most unopposing person in the world. It's called man strength. It's called connective tissue strength. That is where the real strength comes from. And people think that it's the guy that has the muscles. But it's not. It's muscles. It looks great, and yes, it does give you some strength, but the real strength comes from your connective tissue. And that's why you see athletes, and you could see all types of athletes in the UFC. They're not the greatest physiques in the world, but they'll take a 280-pound bodybuilder and put them on their ass. Yeah. And that's the strength that we're talking about. And so for somebody that wants to get bigger, wants to get stronger, or just stronger in a sense, by just continuously lifting and eating properly, he will get that strength.
Love that. And then let's say one more, because this is kind of the other side of it. Somebody's asking advice to tone up quickly, or just some of the best things you want to start getting toned.
Tone up quickly is, I mean, you obviously have to go in somewhat of a more deficit than you were in, calorie-wise, and then just up the workload that you're doing. And with those two aspects, you know, the workload goes up and the calories come down. That speeds up the metabolism and burns the calories and gets you in shape quickly.
Wow.
And then I think you guys incorporated in fasting at times, and I did that this last getting ready for stage. I brought in a lot more fasting, and that really speeds it up.
What's your thoughts on that? Because I struggle with it because I wake up in the mornings with like roaring hangriness. Like I'm so hungry that I can't wait.
Yeah, and I want to feed her as soon as possible.
Yeah.
I would say for you,
it didn't work. It just didn't work.
I would never do it for you. With you and your metabolism the way it is, it's like Mona dieted down with me and another buddy of mine that played pro football for 10 years. Now, even though he and I took in the same amount of calories and had a couple days of fasting, Mona actually took in the same amount of calories as both us 270-pound guys and did not do the fasting and still dropped the weight.
Right, because your metabolism, mine runs on that. Like it runs on the constant eating of throughout the day, I feel like.
And don't lose that, because that's the aspect that Mona has and you have, is that your bodies are burning at 100%, where he and I were already doing so much of a load. The only way for him and I to get more ripped, and this is a circle, a bad circle that I don't want nobody to get into, is that you have to train harder. Right. And you have to go into more of a deficit. And so that's why I always talk about there's a 12-week span that you try to get ready for something and then you back down. And then you get ready for something and then you back down. You always have to back down. And that's why this time right now for me is great, that I get to relax and back down a bit.
It's always nice. Relaxation is a great thing. Whenever we can get it, we take it.
Yeah, let your body recover is also what you're saying.
And your mind. I feel like our minds need this time to just kind of...
You are so right. You guys, it's
ever.
funny. Yeah. You guys say some stuff that I think the majority of society don't talk about. Stress-free life and let your mind recover. And people always go, how do I know it's diet, I know it's training. Sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's let your mind relax and live a happy life.
My body has been through roller coasters, and what I found is the only time my body doesn't do what it's supposed to is when I'm stressed and upset about everything. The only times. If I'm happy, my body does exactly how I want it to.
If anybody takes anything away from this talk today, that's the one spot right there, what you just said.
Yeah,
absolutely. And that's what
that's health and fitness.
Yeah.
Well, health is the first word in health and fitness, right? Yeah. And mental health is a huge part of that. It relates to physical health. And that's why we wanted to start this. So hopefully you guys who are tuning in right now and listening and asking Mike and Mona questions can come away just a little more knowledge and happier.
Happier, healthier, and all around in your house.
We're happier. We got to talk to you guys and see you guys.
Exactly.
You too. We miss you guys. I'm excited for us all to get in and workout.
Movie and dinner date
and a big old cheat meal. Yep.
Absolute. And this is Jim over here is up for you guys if you guys want to come on over. We sanitize it and we stay out of there.
If you want to show me how much you squat, you know.
Oh, wow. Wow.
I'm just going to try and attempt your weight, like a 225 for one set. I'm good. I'm good.
This quarantine was so good for me because I got so much stronger.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
She was doing 225 for 5 on squats the other day, and I'm like, where'd that come from?
That's amazing.
Didn't you just have a kid a year ago?
Yeah. I'm getting ready to squat with James. That's why.
There you go.
I love it. You guys seriously are killing it, and I've always been such motivation for me. Thank you for sharing it with all the fans.
Thanks, guys, for doing this.
Thank you, guys. Hopefully we'll see you soon.
Hey, James, before you
Oh!
Oh!
That is bigger than your arm.
Come here.
Why'd you wear what?
Wait.
Oh, there you go.
Here. Real winner.
Hey,
She's got something. A little something.
The girls are doing it. I love
Girls
it.
for the girls.
I love
James, you and I got some work to do.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, mostly me, but yes, let's do it. Thank you for the encouragement.
Yeah.
Later,
Love, guys.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Let them exit.
Yep. All right, guys. Thank you so much for jumping on in. We're going to try and add in. Let's see if this works today. Try and add in a random guest that is requesting. Let's go with, let's see, Amir right here. I'm trying to add you in.
Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Bosnia.
Bosnia.
That's awesome.
I don't even know where Bosnia is.
It's in Europe, southern
In
Europe.
Europe, right? Like east, north, east, south.
Sorry, can you repeat the question?
What question do you have for us?
What question do I have for you?
Yeah, anything you want. Or you can just say hi.
You can do whatever you want. This is your show.
This is question for James. Who is your favorite Big Time Rush member from the group?
Well, that's a very good question, and it depends on the day. Yeah, which one has annoyed me least, and that would be my favorite. Honestly, I've been talking to all three of the guys a lot recently, and I miss them all dearly. So right now, they're all my favorite.
I also missed the show.
We missed the show too. We had so much fun doing it. Well, hopefully,
Yeah, I enjoyed it very much.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. Thanks for jumping in with us. And I think it's all streaming now, so I know a lot of fans are rewatching the show. There's no better time than quarantine to throw in a little Big Time Rush.
Yeah. Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much for calling in. We hope that you're staying safe if you're home in this quarantine and that you're doing good.
Thank you.
All right, stay safe, stay healthy. Bye.
All right.
It's working better than my
Oh,
phone.
you exited. Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah. All right.
Just better.
Mandy?
Okay.
Boop.
Mandy Panda.
Mandy. Mandy Panda. I like your handle.
Like your face.
Like your face.
Like your face.
It says waiting for Mandy. Yeah, yeah. Oh, we'll jump on in one more.
Oh, did it not work?
Let's try Michelle Palo.
Got it.
Trying to add in one more fan here before we let you guys go.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, guys. I like these pants I'm wearing today.
I like them too.
I've pretty much just been in sweats and hoodies, but
Yeah.
hey there, how
Hi.
you doing?
Oh, there's no volume.
Is your volume on?
Turn your volume up.
Volume's not working for some reason. We can't hear you.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so sad.
One more time.
One
Third
more.
time's a charm.
Third time's a charm. We're gonna try one more.
Just click on it and do the third one down or something.
Boop. Okay. Trying one more here, guys. Working with IG.
IG Live. It's just getting overwhelmed.
IG
There's a lot
Live?
happening.
So much going on. Guess what? We're home.
Hi.
Hey there.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
We're good.
We're doing good.
Where are you coming from?
I'm from Connecticut.
Connecticut. United
Awesome.
States. Nice.
How you holding up during this craziness? Doing all right?
I'm fine. I'm not wearing any makeup, so it's like I
You
woke
look
up
great.
from a nap.
Look beautiful. We're
I'm
all
not
home.
wearing makeup either, so
Yeah, he forgot today.
I'm actually like sweating. I came from a workout in the shower, so you look better than I do. It's fine.
How are things in Connecticut?
The roads are empty.
Yeah?
No
It's so weird.
on the road right now. After 12, it's like no one's on the road.
Yeah. Well, we hope that you're staying safe and good during these times.
Yeah. Do you have any questions for us?
Worry. My family, my whole family is from Albania.
Oh,
Okay,
nice.
cool.
And most of them where I am, half of them died. So I was like, I'm more worried in my hometown than I am here.
Oh my. Well, we're sending you our prayers
Oh.
and our love to you and your family. It seems like you're in
Yeah.
good spirits, so keep spreading that, stay positive, and we're also do our best to stay healthy and safe during this.
We do.
But you guys, what have you been doing?
We have been with our 70-pound foster pup every day.
A lot of
Cooking,
walks.
eating, working out, just trying to stay positive. I mean, we're lucky enough that we live in LA, so the weather's nice. But pretty much the same thing everybody's doing.
Yeah, and then we wanted to start this just to keep everybody a little bit entertained, optimistic, and then check in on fans just like you.
I hear you guys have anniversary coming up. Someone told me.
Yes, it's our 1 year.
It's our 1 year, I think, this weekend?
It's a yeah.
That's what I said. I knew it was Monday, too.
This
I was
this
just testing
weekend.
her.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nice. A lot of people think that you guys will end up getting married.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Well, we've almost made it 1 year. That's a good start.
We're starting off good.
Yeah. We're
Every
no
day
rush.
gets better.
Yeah, it's been amazing. Well, thank you for tuning in. We hope to see you again every day next week right here. And just prayers and love to you and your family.
So much love.
Bye.
All right. Well, guys,
guys.
this has been so much fun. You have any last questions? Also, don't forget to keep hashtagging Home with James and Caitlin so that we can see all your posts. We love getting to see what everybody's doing during these quarantine times.
And also, any other guests you want us to get on board, just throw suggestions. We've got some really cool ones coming up next week as well.
But we've got, looks like we've got, 1-2 months to fill every day. So send suggestions.
All right, guys. Thanks for joining us. Lots of love. See you Monday.